folks, we are going to be reviewing the KR Multicase backpack, which carries 2 of these card cases. I wanted to talk a little bit about cases as a whole because I think that cases are one of those things that I think every gamer should have and people very easily dismiss because they're not models. But cases are the best investment you can give yourself if you are a collector of models because they protect your models, right? And if you really care about your models, you should care about the case you carry them in. I have personally gone the gamut, the whole spectrum of cases. I've been the person who shows up when I was a very poor student at gaming night with tissue wrapped models delicately placed into a Tupperware container, which I took on the bus to get to my gaming store. I don't recommend you do that. That's just asking for heartbreak, and yeah, just heartbreak as a whole. But I've also gone the route with like the super specialized custom laser cut foam cases, which I found were really hard foam. In order to laser cut a case like that, you need to use very rigid foam, and the fact of the matter is the cuts matched the base but didn't really conform to the model, and so when you did things like shook the case, you could hear the models rattle around inside that little foam hollow that was there, and it braided the paint. First of all, like if you had hybrid kits, like hybrid plastic model kits, they would usually come apart. And I'm speaking specifically for Tyranids. Back when they did hybrid plastic cases, it was so much heartbreak, and it was a very expensive heartbreak. And I think when I talk about the KR Multicase, I think that there is a lot that is so great. It addresses a lot of the issues I have with cases as a whole. Most in terms of like how comparable one of these carry units is to cases out there. This probably most resembles to me and is most comparable to one of those Games Workshop cases, the small carrying case. Not plastic though, but has a handle, carries approximately as many models, which is like over 100 if you use the standard kind of grid rectangular case model foam. But this is just so much more economical, and it is so comparable at such a lower price point that buying a ton of these and then stacking them and stocking them with all your models to keep them dust free, which is a huge plus. Having left models out during a home renovation, which was a bad idea, I would have loved to have my models in one of these, but also to just like keep your models safe and actually just protect them. The thing about that Games Workshop plastic small case is that the foam doesn't quite fit perfectly in it. If you've ever been in there, you put full models in there and you give that case a shake, you could hear rattling. I've got some stuff in this house. You cannot hear anything. There is like the foam is flush. I'm going to open it up here. The foam fits so flush in the case that there is no room for wiggling. That's not the case when it comes to the workshop cases. I'm not going to really talk about the large workshop case because that case has I've never seen anyone own it who's had it last more than a year. The hinges break, the clasps on the front break. It's just, don't buy it, ever. If you are considering buying one of those Games Workshop small cases, consider one of these as an alternative. What's nice, apart from the fact that they have, it's a comparable product for, less, so the value is very high, is that you also have different sizes of foam. The foam, the standard kind of diagonal cuts, those models, like skinny models, fit beautiful in them. Bigger, bulkier models don't. So a Space Marine will fit wonderfully in a Games Workshop model case, of course, because that just makes sense. But KR Multicase makes that foam that is of that size, as well as just slightly wider and taller. It gives you an ability to have bulkier models like orcs or, let's say, Tau battle, like stealth suits, They fit nicer in them, and they actually fit as if they belong in there as opposed to being jammed in there. And again, that's really about protecting the models, and the thoughtfulness that has gone into KR Multicase products, you really see it. Finally, if the grid thing is not your thing, they also do custom case, which you know, I love. They have pick and pull foam, so if you want to, like, if you have something oddly shaped, or you've made some custom piece of terrain or something, you just want to move it around, or a scratch build model, the plug and pull and puck foam that you can stick in any of these cases is wonderful for that. It's fantastic, and you can really play with that size. The other thing that they have is like special cut foam, which I'm going to show you right here. This, I didn't pick and pull this. This came like this. It's not laser cut. It's probably blade cut, and it's done so beautifully and wonderfully. This is actually devilfish, but you could obviously put your hammerhead in here. It's got the hammerhead gun slot, and if you want to put the bigger top on it, or not the manta ray, Skyfire upgrade onto it as well. So you can actually have these wonderful custom cut foam trays in there, and again, the better your model fits in that cutout, the more protected it is. So you want something that is custom cut, especially to those bigger models. And again, it's very economical. I love that about KR. I'm also going to show you what's in here because I'm kind of excited about it. We know that you can put the standard kind of paints, like these kind of pots, in these kind of grid-like, displays here. But they also, because they custom cut the foam, you can get your army painter paints, your eyedropper paints in these foam cases as well. And I love that. I think that's so wonderful. All of the cutouts actually have foam like inserts in them that you pull out. So by the way, save these. These will be very useful to you when you want to do any sort of modeling. And you know, painting and stuff. Great for weathering. So that's kind of like a bonus with purchase. But again, I had these heavy paints in this case. I shook this case pretty hard. You could not hear anything, and that's protection. Now, if you had models in there and you're hearing rattling, okay, this might be the test for you. If you have a case and you've got models in it, shake it. Honestly, give it a good, earnest shaking. And if you hear rattling, you probably need to get yourself a new case. So yeah, protect your models, protect your stuff, transport it easily. These are cardboard, so you can decorate them, file them, write what's inside of them. The crazy organizer in me just wants to put a little bit of blackboard paint on all the edges here, and just write in chalk what's inside. And if things change, things can change. Wipe it off with the chalk, but it works wonderfully. I love these. One other thing about the cardboard over the plastic case from Games Workshop, again, the most comparable product out there, is that cardboard is light. The Games Workshop case, that's heavy and it's thick, and that's been an issue for me personally when I've brought my army to fly as carry-on. I've had to get my stuff weighed, and when you have pewter models in a case that's already like a little too heavy, it's kind of brutal and it's not very fun. The economy of a case like this, it being light, I'm not a big person either. You do have to carry your stuff around, and I do lug a lot of models around constantly. Lightness is a factor for me, and I appreciate the fact that this is actually light. It's not crazy heavy. So yeah, I've talked a little bit about the KR unit, like the boxes. I want to talk about the backpack now, because this is the thing that I think I'm really excited to talk about, because we have so many options when it comes to actual cases. This is really cool because, A, if you buy multiple of these, you can just stick what you need in here. This thing actually fits too, and I'll stuff it while we chat. And it fits it beautifully. The thing about, there you go, it's like a turkey. The thing about having a backpack is, A, you have your hands free to do other things. So let's say you're in between games at a tournament, put your army away in your backpack. You can still use your camera with both hands to take photos of other games going on, other people's models, look around, record your event. That's it right there. Over, like, I think they said 200 models fit easily, just like that. You can also have obviously custom cut foam in here, but that's a big deal. Being able to stick that many models just on your back is such a nice thing. Nobody else, as far as I know, has a backpack product like this, quite like this. And the other thing about the backpack is it's got pockets everywhere. There's a pocket here on the side and one on the other side, and there's a pocket here on the front, and there's a pocket here. Rule books, dice, snacks, big deal. Snacks are a big deal. Hunger is the enemy of fun games. Water bottle. All the things you would need for a day. Pens, by the way, if you're going to a tournament, bring pens. Makes your TO's life much easier. This is amazing, and you can always, squish it down. If you don't want to have the extra case, you can snug the backpack tighter. You can also use the pocket. You use just one card box, and use the pocket to put other stuff in there. Like, let's say you've got more gaming supplies that you want to use. Let's say you want to stick a board game in here because you've got Zombicide models in one of the cardboard boxes. Let's say you want to stick a change of clothes for an overnight tournament. You can fit them all in one case, and you can actually carry it onto a plane, which is, yeah, that's actually pretty freaking sweet. So that is the KR Multicase Backpack 2. KR Multicase has very generously offered one of these as a giveaway on the Geek and Sundry Vlogs channel, so you can click it right over here and check out that video, as well as you can get a great offer. KR Multicase has a Facebook page. If you go to the Facebook page, first of all, like the Facebook page, and find the post that has this video featured in it. There will be a comment section. Leave this in the comment section. This code will get you a free upgrade to custom cut trays in your KR Multicase order, which is, again, a super fantastic value. So if you're hunting for a case, you only have like 48 hours from this video, so 2 days to get that in. Do it as soon as possible. Please let them know and get ordering on your case. The discount is good till the 15th, I believe. So you have time to order, but leave that comment right away. Let people know that that they can get a discount on custom cut trays as well. That's it for me. If you have a fun story about the learning curve of your carrying case solutions, I'd love to hear it in the comments down below. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Once again, hit the description for the details on both the free custom cut foam upgrade as well as the giveaway on the Geek and Sundry Vlogs channel. I'll see you soon.